Well, there's some big changes coming to the channel. There's a thing that's been laying on our heart for a while now. We've been discussing and praying about it the past few months.
Yeah.
And this decision kind of directs more towards our mission statement.
Well, the channel started with me and Mal when we were both 12, and we just watched a bunch of these bigger hunting guys all the time. And one day I was just kind of like, you know what, I want to do that. And so we took my old iPod Touch out to Grandma's, and we were shooting squirrels and stuff. And it was kind of just a cringy, fun thing, And as we got older, we started being able to drive, which led into scouting, which led into so much more opportunity. When we were growing up, it was strictly deer hunting, and we'd drive around other places. But once we got kind of broke into the driving, it was led into so much more opportunities. And the last couple of years have been like such a blessing with all the people helping us, our family, the born and raised guys, and all of our friends and family have just been such a blessing to help around. And the name was kind of a saying that my dad and grandpa would do. When you shoot a deer and it drops right away, it folded like a chair. And so we made that, and now looking at it, the name still is something to us, and it's still a saying to us. But to better our mission for Christ, it doesn't really, say that. And so we decided to kind of change the name to better our mission.
So as Jake was saying, it doesn't exactly represent what our mission is and what our goals for the channel are. And that's why we've kind of pushed towards changing the name to, as we said, Devoted Outdoors. And we think that's something that we can relate to, and we think that's where God's pushing us towards as a group and where we should take this journey.
Yeah, the Devoted Outdoors was something we've been meeting with Trent. Trent's the one that really had the idea of kind of changing the name, because it's all something that we've kind of like been sitting on, but not really something we've been talking to as a group. It's just kind of something personal that we're all like, like the name's funny, the name's great because it's a personal meaning and it's unique, but it's not something that's going to reach out to sponsors. It's not going to reach out to those people, and it's not going to reach out to, people in the way that Christ wants us to reach out to people. And so Devoted Outdoors kind of is that double meaning, because when you're hunting in the woods, you have to be devoted to your passion to drive, to get down that ridge and to, sneak in on that bull on those long sneaks. And devoted, you have to be devoted in your walk with Christ. And so the name really just kind of clicked with us when we were talking with Noah from Born and Raised. I mean, it was kind of just that name where we all were just like, okay,
That's the one.
That's it. And so after a long time praying on it, that's kind of what we decided on. But the name, Fold 'em Like a Chair, it will always stick with us.
Always be engraved in us.
Oh yeah, it's always going to be something part of us. But for the better of our mission, we're going to be changing the main name to the channel. So, any more thoughts, guys?
I don't think so. I think we definitely couldn't have done it without the blessings that God has given us, and it's grown, and we've gone places that we never could even have imagined. But we're just super blessed to be able to do what we do and share why we do it.
Yeah.
So.
Huge thanks to the Born and Raised guys. They've been really helping us a lot lately. I mean, it's something that's been so crazy how much of mentors they've been being lately. Like, hey, come down to the shop. Come to our house. Let's talk about this. Let's how you're wanting to do this, how you're going to do this. I mean, it was like they just really stepped in. We're just helping us with everything, and it's just awesome.
God's opened so many doors, and we're extremely blessed, and we have faith in Him that those doors are going to keep opening, and all the glory goes to Him.
Exactly.
Let's see where this goes.